Hello, I'm Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today I'm going to be working on something that I think we'll both agree is very important, the Elytra tunnel. This is kind of a weird build that I have in the world that exists because I need to get from here to about 1,000 blocks that way where my village is that I do a lot of trading with, and although I can get there by flying in the overworld, or I can get there for a few other weird methods, I could walk for instance, the fastest way in my opinion is to instead start flying, but instead of using fireworks to fly in the sky, instead I want to use my tunnel, just like this right here, and I want to use the tunnel to get there without having to waste a firework, because who wants to waste fireworks? And as you can see right now, the base idea is here, it's working fairly well, but it needs a lot of improvements. We need to continuously work on this, and that's what I'm doing with today's video actually, because we're going to be extending the tunnel, and we're going to be hopefully finishing it in fact today. That's the goal, and I hope you're all down with that. If you're not down with that, then you know what, it's going to be a rough day. But also, just in case you don't care about this tunnel in the slightest, which, it's funny how many people watch Minecraft live streams are like, I have no caring about what you're doing in the background. Today I have the exciting news that I'm going to be eating some dunder salt. It's a Swedish snack. It might be Norwegian actually. It's by the Norwegian brand if I'm not mistaken. But I've got myself a Scandinavian snack that is so rough that most Scandinavian people hate it. But a few, it's like, and their taste buds like very differently defined to the rest of the world. Hey, thank you for becoming a member already, by the way, the Rezur3ction. I've loved how many people have decided to become members this January, like in the roughest month for YouTubers, like supporting the YouTubers you like is like extra important, right? So it's always cool to see people be like that. Also, thank you, Laser Clouds. But yeah, today we're going to be eating some dunder salt. It's going to be wonderful. And by wonderful, I mean it's the worst. I've read some reviews of what this is meant to be, because I can't see much of it online. It's meant to taste like poison, which who doesn't love poison? I'm getting smashed and I'm going to watch you now. Here's a pint on me, lol, drink. Well, you see, Alfie, it's rude of you to assume that I can just grab a drink on command like that, but I also have some Bowley to go. Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Taco Boss.
You're the best tube ever.
Thank you so much, Mr. Taco Boss 360. Cool name. So I got this a year ago. It was actually from my ex-girlfriend, funny enough. She just insisted that because she like started drinking, like, long story on why, but like she started drinking like cheap drinks because her friends would, well, again, long story on this one. And this is a weird German brand. Like if you look, it's all in German. If you read the back of it, like, Zikasia. Weird. I can't do German, okay? But anyway, so this is, it's flavored like Waldemeister. This is a really popular flavor in Germany, Waldemeister. It's called, if you translate Waldmeister into English, it's Forest Master. Forest Master is a flavor in Germany because, you know, we don't need normal flavors. We need Forest Master as a flavor. But anyway, so, yeah, I've got myself some Forest Master flavored, something with extract. I've tasted this once before in another flavor, and it was awful. If you've come to Massachusetts, I will feed you. Hey! This is hard to open, okay? Thank you so much for that. Oh, this smells really good. Chat, give it a smell. Give my drink a smell. But yeah, so, basically, I need to drink this at some point because I feel bad throwing it away. I think it's going to be awful, but I'll try my best today. Also, thank you, Moo. But yeah, it looks like I've just poured. Oh, by the way, do you like my mug? You like my mug here? This is a very foreign stream. I'm drinking my German drink out of my Canadian mug. And I'm doing so while promising I'm going to eat some Norwegian candies. Yeah, I guess you call it that. Hey, thank you, Evan Voss, for becoming a channel member. What a wonderful start to a live stream. And indeed, a wonderful start to my day. Oh, I have one more announcement, but like, I'm going to be doing a cool stream on Thursday. So just in case you decide, you're not Toycat, this live stream's gone off the rails. Oh, yeah, that's... Actually, it does taste a little bit like Waldmeister. Again, if you live in Germany, you'll know what I mean by it tastes like Waldmeister. But, yeah, basically, in case you decide this live stream makes no sense and you want to leave, on Thursday, I'm going to try and probably beat Minecraft with wooden tools only. I'm looking forward to it a lot, in my opinion. Das ist sehr lecker. Very, very lecker, I agree. Tim's a good guy. You know what? Tim is a great guy. He makes all these people coffee by himself. How nice of him. If you don't know, here's the fun story behind why Tim Hortons is called that. There's actually a Canadian hockey player called Tim Hortons, if I'm not mistaken. And did I say coffee player? Hockey player. Thanks for getting my GF into Minecraft, says Masonic Prince. This is my pro tip always. You have issues getting your girlfriend into Minecraft, get her to watch some IBX Toycat videos. It's the clear solution, the easy solution, And you know what? Might get them to, you know, try some things. Because a lot of videos are focused on just like, I'm bored of Minecraft, so I play things that basically aren't Minecraft in Minecraft. And that's fine, like, you know, Minecraft YouTubers gotta earn their money however they can. But personally, like, I love vanilla still, and I love being able to share my passion, including with your girlfriend. Which sounds like I'm hitting on your girlfriend, like, I want to share my passion with your girlfriend, man. But you better believe that's a thing we want to do regardless. But also, Emily Uplinger says, you've blown my heart like there was an Elytra tunnel directly into it. Have an Australian smiley face because I love you. Wait, did that one show up yet? I don't think like it did. One sec, we'll go to Streamlabs because that's where you know, it hasn't shown up yet. It's in the live chat, but not in the thing. Thank you so much, Emily Uplinger. Yeah, it's vanished. Oh, there we go. It's showing up now. Anyway, so there's weird delays between YouTube and Streamlabs sometimes. But thank you so much for the random outpouring of love from the Gaming Noodle and from Abestilos, your username's hard, who have both become cheap cats today. You know what? You're cheap cats, but I love you for it anyway. You can share your passion with me any day of the week, says Alina Khan. Honestly, these live streams to some extent are me sharing a weird mixture of my passions with sometimes the exact opposite of my passions. You called Ontario Quebec in your libertarian realm, and I'm mad. Toy Cat is no. You know what? On the one hand, I said it wrong. On the other hand, you ever consider that Ontario's basically Quebec? Yeah, I'm doubling down on my erroneous stance. What are you gonna do about it, friend? What are you gonna do about it? You attract a lot of Emily's to your channel. It's true. I've seen a lot of Emily's come through. Also, so I can't say you're a beginner. I'm a beginner. Be my Minecraft girlfriend. Sure, Mr. Untitled Goose Beaver. Why not? Okay, there we go. The one from earlier.
You have flown into my heart like there was an Elytra tunnel directly to it. Have an Australian smiley face because I love you.
Oh, Australian smile. I get it. I thought they were Australian this whole time. The joke is it's an Australian smiley face because it's upside down. You know, 10 out of 10 to Emily Uplinger. Also suspicious how many Emilys we have on this channel. Like, I've never met an Emily in real life. I don't. Actually, wait. Okay, I've got a story of an Emily in real life. I've met one Emily in real life. And I think I was the worst thing to happen to her. And also, you should destroy an end city and rebuild it in the overworld. I've actually considered that a few times now. I don't know if it's a good idea. But you better believe I want to do it as well. So, will we do it? Who knows? Should we do it?
Love a Toy Cat stream during the work.
Hey, thank you.
Heart.
Well, what heart was that? Wait, one sec. Can we get... I'm going to get the Streamlabs to repeat that one. What emoji did it try to say that was? Because if you don't know, if you do more than $10, it does text-to-speech. But what did text-to-speech just call that weird heart? Also, notice me, says the Gaming Noodle. I have now noticed you. Find a Welsh Emily. I totally should find one. You've met me, I'm an Emily.
Love
you know what?
Toy Cat stream during the workday.
Wait.
Red heart.
Red heart? Really? Does it have to clarify it's a red heart? I know there are other coloured hearts, but aren't... Wouldn't you say that the red heart is the default heart and the other ones are kind of like... You know, like an orange heart? You say it's an orange heart because it's notably... not a regular coloured heart, right? That's what I would say at least. But yeah, with regards to everything else, what was I actually on before that? You know, I forgot it. But yeah, hello everyone. Fix your hair, says Dylan Grub. There you go. I fixed it for you. Half my life is just trying to like. It's funny. These live streams are me here trying to entertain people, but also at the same time trying to aggravate the exact same people who I am trying to do that for. It doesn't make much sense, but I guess neither does the internet if you really think about it. So, isn't that nice? Let's take our torches away. Actually, let's use our second... Oh, I'm not sure what to do at this point. We'll just remove this so we can place some stone across. Because, oh, Jesus, that was bad. I want the tunnel to be kind of focused in one direction, but I also want to be able to walk around it if I need to. So I'll do that. I think one heart is for friendship and the other is for love, says LH. Okay, you know, some languages have this concept, and some people do this all the time, where they say love you in, like, a platonic way. And personally, you know, this is just me,
Blue
but
heart,
I feel like
green
platonic
heart,
loves...
yellow heart, orange heart, purple heart, heart.
See?
Heart,
Heart.
yes.
Heart. See? It says heart. It doesn't clarify it's a red heart, because it's ridiculous. I express friendship by aggravating people I love. You're the girl who pushes the boy she likes on the playground, is what I'm hearing from that. My sister is Welsh and called Emily, says David Lofthouse. See, he's selling his thing in pounds, so it's possible he is Welsh and that she is Welsh and that they are a thing. Also, why do you got the Smith/Fletching table? Why do you think the Smith/Fletching table got no use? I think that they were just trying to come up with uses later, and then they realized it fit in with a theme of a later update. Tell your story about Emily, says Sarah E. Do you really want to hear it, though? I just feel like... I feel like it's one of those stories you want to hear now, and then after the fact, everyone's going to criticize me for it again.
Heart, yellow heart,
Oh.
green heart, blue heart.
So white
purple
hearts are
heart,
just hearts too.
broken heart.
Okay, so broken heart is... See, white hearts and red hearts are apparently normal colors for hearts. Everything else is, expressly put out there. Also, I'm curious now. I'm assuming that's about the Emily thing. You know what, Kyla? Sure, let's do this. Let's tell you the story with the Emily in my life. So, I don't know how to tell this without coming across, like, I'll just tell it, and then you can hate me, and then I'll say it was a lie, if that's how that is. Because that's what you can do with stories. You know, plausible deniability. Maybe I'm making up a story right now, or maybe this is very real. Tell me I'm ugly says, wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Yeah, that's you. So yeah, you're ugly, wake me up inside. But, ooh, we're hitting a cave, are we? But, basically, the thing about Emily is, I knew an Emily once. I'll hope that she doesn't care about anything on the internet. Although, actually, her boyfriend was the first person to recognize me in real life. Like, at the time. Not anymore, I assume. But her boyfriend was just like, wait a minute, are you IVX Toy Cat? The guy, the console video guy? Like, because I used to make console Minecraft videos. It was the first time I was recognized by this Emily's boyfriend. So that probably ruined her day even more, I'd like to add. Anyways, let me tell you about the one Emily story I have. I'm probably joking when I say I ruined her life, but there's a little bit of truth to it, and let me explain why. Because I once met someone for the very first time, just after I had bought, like, in the UK, there's something called 2 for £5 wine. It's a weird concept. Did you steal her boyfriend, be honest? No, actually, it's quite the opposite. Again, maybe you'll feel bad for me in this story. I feel bad for me, honestly. But, so I knew this girl. Her name was Emily. I don't know if that's come up yet in this parlance. But, basically, she met me in, like, the weirdest state of, like, overly pretend confident because of ridiculous wine shenanigans, to be simple and frank and to the point. So yeah, because so like I met someone for the first time without really, I guess, like in a way more confident state than I'm usually in, and like I guess without me realizing it, she like really was showing all the signs that she was like into me or whatever. Like I don't know what they would be now, but like looking back, I'd like could look into her eyes and she'd be like intently focused on me. I can find pictures of this party that we first met at, and like every single picture, she's got like my hat on and she's like staring at me with like the most loving eyes. Sorry, it's a different Emily if you're the Emily that's from that party. Don't worry, don't go look at those photos and cringe at yourself, Emily. But so, you know, pretty normal thing happens to us. You know, we decide to take our relationship to, you know, offer, you know, vaguely knowing each other to the next level. And in the kitchen of said party, we decide, you know, why don't I put my lips on your lips, Emily? That was my innovative play. And so that's what I did. And yeah, there's a few steps in between where basically like we did some funny things and then it led to that basically. So while we were kissing in the kitchen, someone walks in and I just like look at them and then like they just walk back out. And then I'm like, and then she's like, "Do you think we should go somewhere else, Andrew?" And I'm like, no, it's fine. We'll just keep on doing it. Then someone else walks in and they're like, "Ooh," and they walk out. And she's like, "Andrew, I really feel like we should go somewhere else." I'm like, no. Right here, right now. Like, you know, this is like one of the first times I'd kissed someone at this point. I was like, you know, 17 or 18. I'm not letting this opportunity slip from my hands. You know, I found a very attractive young lady, and I would like to continue kissing her at this point. But then the third person walks in, like 20 seconds later of kissing or whatever. And after that person walks in, he's one of my close friends, and he's just like, "Andrew," you know, Andrew Andrews, let's say. Andrews, what the expletive? Like, he doesn't even know this girl either, but like, I guess he just met her, and like, they're friends, and he's just, by the way, here's my Twiccat hacks for today. You're welcome, Ty Kalpiak. No, wait, I'm welcome. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. But basically, yeah, so, basically the third person comes in, and he's like, he's mad, not because, like, you know, he has feelings to the girl or anything like that, but it's just, like, he's confused as to why I'm doing this. Like, we came to this, you know, party to have fun, and you're over there with, you know, some girl I don't know, like, he's giving me, like, a whole talk about, like, you know, something or other. And during this conversation, it comes out something about, like, I don't know, that a girl I used to date was at the party, and she's like, oh my god, you her, something. Basically, she freaked out during this, and she's like, you know, I think, I don't know why, but my friend drags me out of that situation with something important that's happening right then. And, yeah, so I figure, like, okay, this sucks. I'm gonna find this Emily later on, right? I'm gonna find this, you know, this girl who clearly we have some form of a connection with, and I'm gonna try and make this happen. The rest of the part, like, I spend like my 10 minutes out of the room, doing something. I don't know what it was, but like, I went away. There was some dancing involved. It was really weird, in my opinion. And then after that, I spent a while looking for her. Couldn't find her, and that's where the story ends, as far as I was concerned. But later on, you know, what I find out. Also, I once dated a guy named Emil, who preferred to be called Emily, despite sounding feminine. No, he is not trans in any way, shape, or form. That's a cool story. Also, not trans in any way yet. Checkmate. Also, Toycat, I need to tip because finally your videos are always making me smile even when I'm sad. Thank you so much, Toycat. Love you. Thank you, Sapphire Rose. Really appreciate it. So, just to kind of finish up here, that's where it ends for me. I feel like I didn't do anything good, right? I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. I feel like I nailed that interaction. I didn't do anything too bad besides, you know, the things that led in and out. Again, I didn't do anything awful there. But what actually ended up happening, she spent the whole night looking for me because she's like, oh yeah, we, you know, something, this, that. So I don't know how I looked for her and she looked for me the whole evening in a really small village. The village was populated by 12 people. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It was a village with a population of, it's measured in the small double digits. So, yeah, so like we couldn't find each other for the rest of the night. But what she does end up finding is some other guy who was also there that I did also know. Oh, the guy who recognized me from making Minecraft YouTube videos. And so she did meet him and they spent the night together is what I heard. So to me, I'm like, okay, I clearly dodged a bullet. If someone is that able to switch from a thing to another, that's not what I was going for at the time. But then what ends up happening is they end up dating for years. The rest of college they date for. They've got this like super close relationship. And then one day he just goes missing as far as I can tell. Like it's not that he actually dies or anything. He literally just ghosts her so hard and she's like full on brokenhearted about it. And then, okay, that sucks to be her, whatever. That's a thing. And then later on, the next time I see her, because there's years gap in between the times I'm seeing this Emily. The next time I see this Emily, she's still friends with an old friend of mine who I was hanging out with. And it's like, oh, Emily, like, it wasn't actually awkward. I was expecting there to be a little bit of awkwardness, but like, we were so many years old, like 3 years older or something, which like, or 4 maybe even. There was just kind of like, oh yeah, hey. But then the friend that I'm with, makes a joke about stealing her phone. Like, let me show you what happened with my phone here. She's got her phone in her hand and she's like searching something, and he's like, ha 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 ha, and he does something, but he whacks the phone out of her hand. It goes flying down, smashes, and she's like, my phone. I just got a new phone. This is, and she, I don't know, like, you know, like a £500,000 phone, whatever it was, like a very expensive brand new phone, got smashed by my friend. So let me tell you. So long story short, this is the story of a girl who, because I lost her, ended up dating a guy who, it sounds like, emotionally wrecked her for a bit. And then also, just after that was ended, just after she was like, you know, getting over that, me and my friend broke up. Well, I didn't actually do anything, but I was there. If I wasn't there, it would have gone differently, right? So as a result, she broke her phone, got it horribly cracked. And long story short, that is why I feel like the one Emily I know probably doesn't like me too much. Fun fact. Also, sorry, but nobody's actually listening to this. Oh, thank you very much for letting me know. I didn't realize that people weren't listening to the live stream. I guess I'll tell everyone I find it funny when someone's like, I don't like a thing, and therefore no one else likes it. Don't you guys know? Also, thank you very much, Verified, for the $1 super chat. Very appreciated. False sign listening. Yeah, no, it's really easy to be thrown off by something like that, because it's hard to know when you're telling a story on the internet if people are enjoying it. Because in real life, you have like a lot of metrics to keep track of, like eye contact and this and that. On the internet, it's like, you know, maybe people did hate that one. So that does, like, a part of me is like, oh, what about this? But in reality, I have the viewer numbers, and a lot of people seem to, oh no, I'm just proving my point. I think I said I'd never sneezed on a live stream. I think I was about to sneeze. I enjoyed the Emily story. See, Sarah E enjoys it. See, what's that all about? People enjoyed that. Oh, what's that? Harry S24? You suck. Yeah, you suck. Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of my viewers again. I'm $1,000 in credit card debt. Here's more money. See, I know, again, they're jokes every time, but they break my heart, wake me up inside. Here's an idea. We need face cams for chat. Let's all have collective face cams. That'd be great. I enjoyed the Emily story, says Liberty BOT. Yeah, no, I think, again, I think there's gonna be someone who doesn't enjoy any story that you can tell. And the cool thing is in like real conversation, there's like mechanisms to deal with that. On the internet, you just gotta pretend that no one enjoys it. By the way, I've been like, I've never been, I think this is probably like a cold or something. I've never had this before, where like, I've been like sneezing a bunch, and like, I sniffle slightly more than average, but I'm not sick in the slightest, and I don't know what that is. Also, thank you very much, Baby Carrot, for the, let me find it. $2 super chat. I'm listening. See? That's a baby carrot listening. How many baby carrots listen to your stories, Harry S24? I bet none. I bet 0 listen to your stories, because they suck. That's what your stories do. They suck. So anyway, so now we've got the tunnel mostly done. I think we have to remove more of the floor, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'd say we'll remove all the floor down to here. Maybe you're allergic to something. I know for a fact, I don't know for a fact. I know with a reasonable level of certainty I'm not allergic to things, because I haven't had allergic reactions my whole life. But yeah, it's just really weird. Allergic to Emily. That's what it is. Oh, okay, wait, chat. I had a theory earlier. Don't ask me why. So I have 100 plastic straws that I buy because I hate the environment. Literally, every time someone complains, but every time I get a paper straw from a restaurant, I buy 100 more plastic ones. Just so people know what the score really is. And I was wondering, like, I have these in like 7 different colors. Do you think if I was like, again, this is pure curiosity. That's the same as me, I sneeze more than often, I'd be because I can. But sneezes are great, right? Sneezes are wonderful. It's just the sniffing that annoys me, and the fact that my nose is probably more pink than it should be. I once had someone like, someone in class once called me Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I was like, whoa. I don't know if I'm insulted right now, but it stuck with me for my whole life. Like, it's the big, you know, the insults that hurt, they're really easy to get rid of. You just repress them and you deal with them by drinking or whatever. The insults that don't hurt, they bounce off you. If you say, oh, Toy Cat, you're so tall, or you're so short, or you're so fat. Like, if you call me fat, I'm not going to be offended. Because I think I'm, like, slightly more than I think is the, like, perfect BMI for my height and weight. But it's not by much, and most people who are overweight are significantly above it. And you know what? I have like, a big butt to compensate, so that's nice. I get cushioning when I go places. What do you get? You get nothing. But yeah, repression. But I love the fact that you go against what people recommend you do. Just thought I'd put that out there, says Liberty Bot. Yeah, no, it's someone has to do it, right? Someone has to be the person who tries to burn down the system of even the nicest things. Also, thank you, Moo, for the super chat, and you should make 2,000 blocks long some other day. So I only need to make it 1,000 blocks long. It's only specifically for this one little area here. You can't say you're fat, you just post the rock climbing video, haha. I mean, I could be so fat that I rock climb to get rid of the weight. Also, that's a high quality super chat, Moo. Definitely gonna respond to that in depth. Well, you see, I think that we need a 2-state solution in the Middle East, and I also think that. So that's my comprehensive thoughts on the Middle East crisis. Hope I can. I think I pretty much solved it there. We just need to get a major leader to listen to that. You're fat. Why do I get bullied on the internet so much? I just want to make Minecraft. No, I like. Honestly, please don't talk about your 4th channel. Again, the 4th channel, I'll talk about it sometime. I'll launch it. I'll promote it at some point. Right now, I don't want to tell people about it. I mentioned it so offhandedly, and now like 1,000 people are subscribed. Like I didn't even give the name, and people found it. I kind of like it being just this weird little niche thing. Well, we have to put some branding together. We have to actually have videos on the channel and a plan and stuff. Actually, this will be one of the first videos on that channel. I'm gonna take all of these live streams and like put them together and stuff. It'll be fun. But yeah, so I like the 2nd video. Oh yeah, I uploaded another video to the channel. What was it? I genuinely have forgotten why I uploaded on my own channel. Let's see if I can find it now. IBX Twinker. Okay. Like, I can't find it. I can't find. Okay, I found it. I found my channel. It's called Cave Update When. Oh, it's every time I've said Cave Update for December or something like that. But yeah, I've got a channel. I'm not promoting it yet. Okay, we'll get to it. It'll be great. I subscribed to Andrew Andrews. Now there's a fourth. I've got a problem of creating too many YouTube channels.
I could donate to charity, but I prefer the funny internet man.
I mean, it's honesty, right? I mean, okay, here's the deal. People like to act like donating to charity is this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful endeavor. And it's not that it's a bad endeavor. Don't ever make it sound like it's a bad thing to donate to charity. But it's also, there are selfish reasons for doing so. People like to say it's for tax reasons. That's not how taxes work. But the real reason that people give to charity is that you get to feel like you are supporting some grand cause. But charities are not charitable, I guess they're charitable in the sense that they don't make a profit. But profit is just money that isn't spent. The charities pay huge amounts, and what I'm just trying to say right here is that obviously I'm going to say, like, don't donate to charity, donate to me instead. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if you give... Also, this isn't a donation, by the way. This is tipping. Thank you very much. By the way, this drink really sucks. It tastes like... sugar-flavored beer. And I don't like beer. But, the thing about charities is that they are organizations, and you're not donating to the thing that you claim to be. You're donating to an organization that hopefully somewhere in there has the goal of doing that thing. Which is hard to even explain, but whatever. What is the channel? Okay, your fourth channel's the best channel, don't lie. Again, the fourth channel is a very secret thing. Non-profit is a tax status, not a business strategy. Also, it's not tipping, it's tax, says David Solomano. You're right, when people pay the Toy Cat tax, they know what they're getting into. But no, so yeah, non-profit is just a charity non-profit. It's just a way of, like, having your profits filed governmentally wise. What actually makes a good charity, is not just like, oh yeah, I donated to a charity. It's when you achieve a specific thing with that. Like, I don't know. Look into any organization. If you like what they do with your money, it's a great idea. But there are so many charities that are literally just non-profits in the sense that they don't turn a profit, but they don't give money to good causes. They just use it to do things. Like, I hate awareness. We could talk about this forever. Everyone hates the idea of awareness of something. Hello again, Skittle. Good to see you, by the way, Skittle7. I'm hoping you're having a wonderful Friday, I want to say. Tuesday. Trust me, I know the days of the week. It's all a funny joke when I say I don't. Bring back Orange Square, I cancel my membership.
You are super epic and I enjoy your stories, dude.
Hey, thank you so much, Alpha Skag. I'm glad you enjoyed the story. I have this real problem with telling stories that I haven't ever told before. In that it's hard to work out on the spot what's an interesting detail and what's not, And I actually got a little worried from the second there. Like, that actually did make me that level of nervous where I was like, I don't even know. Also, double a day to make up a conspiracy theory right now, says Sarah E. I could probably easily do that. Also, what is Life, Toy Cat? Enlighten us. Life is a conspiracy made up by the aliens in the next galaxy over to convince us not to rebel against them. All of us right now, what we are is just random neurons firing in a random part of the galaxy. And they're worried if we ever work out what we really are, then we'll start to expand in the galaxy. But if we think that we're life this whole time, we won't. If we believe that trees are real and that mirrors are real, then we won't focus on what we really are. And that's why real life is a conspiracy invented by the aliens. There you go. Also, now please explain why you decided to donate to Wikipedia for things. Oh yeah, no, again, this is my real thing. I donated $1,000 to Wikipedia this year. I think a few hundred last year. So like, I've donated significant amounts of money to Wikipedia. And the simple answer is why I did it, because of a bet. But why would I give 4 digits of money to Wikipedia? Why would I go on such a huge rant about how, like, there are so many bad charities, and then instead of giving money to saving lives in Africa, or animals, or, I don't know, gay people or gay animals or gay animals in Africa or, you know, gay animals in Africa that need information from encyclopedias. But the reason that I also two birds in one stone. I nailed my conspiracy theory, and I got that other super chat handle. Go Toy Cat. But the reason I gave to Wikipedia is because they are a business that, again, I think they're pretty transparent about the fact that they are a non-profit, but they're a non-profit business. They have expenses they need to cover, and that's what you're helping them to do. And they're transparent about the fact that they would like to not be reliant on your donations. Being reliant on donations is just a weird form of business model. Wikipedia isn't reliant on ads. It's not reliant on anything else like that. They're trying to not be reliant on your donations either. And the way they're doing that is every donation they take, you know how they say like, oh yeah, you know, every donation takes us, if everyone donated, we'd be done with this fundraising goal. It's not that they need the fundraising to survive. They need the fundraising to, you know, reach the next thing of what they're doing. So, for instance, okay, we're going to take out the dirt, the diorite, and the cobblestone.
Donate to more slimmer gay animals in Africa.
Hey!
Face with tears of joy.
You know what? Honestly, all you have to do to make the animals slimmer in Africa, think about it, gay animals, it's a known fact that gay, I want to say actually it might not be gay monkeys, but I know gay animal sex does transmit more STDs. Just make the animals gay, and then they'll get slimmer because HIV does that to you. And then once you've made the animals slimmer, then we've solved two birds with one stone. Which is why I propose making all the animals in Africa quite gay. Also, channel is IVX Toycat live streams. Whoa, Jack Mackey, you monster! That was my secret. I was gonna reveal that when I was ready. I can't believe you just stole that opportunity from me. This is the worst I've ever been betrayed. This is the worst thing ever. Also, paying my Toycat tax while filling my real life taxes, filing them, sorry. Slowly realizing I had to pay higher taxes than you do due to my crazy high tax state. Worth it. Okay, so just sub to your fourth channel. Nice channel. Says Lorenz42S. So Sarah Burke, I would love to, okay, I'm gonna be careful with what I say here, so I don't put you in any issues. But, gay penguins raised orphan eggs. I find that adorable. Again, penguins are the animals we don't deserve in our universes. But, the thing I was trying to say elsewhere about, oh yeah, for the real life taxes. I want to know, which state do you live in and what income bracket do you have to be at where you pay more than 47%? Because my understanding was there weren't many US states that even came close to the UK rate. Because I know the federal American tax is like 38% at the top. So I was curious as to how you got the extra 9%. Besides like California. And even then, you'd have to earn a lot to hit that, is my guess. So if you have to do it under an anonymous thing, because Sarah Burke is your real name. If someone else could perhaps give me that information, I don't know how to confirm this in the slightest, actually. You know what? Okay, look at this, by the way. It's working! It's working! I'm nailing it. So it gets tricky as we go above this, but it's fine, because we just go through and then around. I think we'll just remove this, honestly, and then go downwards. Second taxes, because I'm bored. He missed my first one, but it's cool, says Timeline Gamer. You know, I wish more people were cool like this. Like, you know what? I appreciate you were telling a story about the time you lost faith in, you know, mixed gender relations, Toycat. But I gave you $2, and I'd like you to acknowledge my comment about lit epic memes. So thank you for not being like that. Also, I just can't believe I finished the Melon Monument Challenge. It's been so long I finally did it. What is the Melon Monument Challenge? I just had an idea. I don't know if this is what you're talking about. Make an ocean monument out of melons. Such a bad idea. I want to do it. I'm going to write this in my video idea list. Right now. Make a village. Okay. I'll put this in my building tips. Oh, I'm just going to make a monument out of melons. Oh, I feel really close to sneezing, but I'm convinced. Again, this is my theory I came up with literally on the last stream 2 days ago. I fell into the void and lost my mending Elytra. Also, thanks for getting me back into Minecraft. Hey, getting back into Minecraft. I assume they meant me. Hey, thank you so much, Chunky9, for the £2.30 super chat. Although it wasn't super chat. They use Streamlabs because they're a pro. They know what they're doing. Also, Jacob Ortiz said something a long time ago, but I didn't see it. Oh, what do you think about the streaming wars? I haven't heard of it, sorry. Fourth channel's identity is being exposed. I am a little bit offended that someone ruined the joke like that. But you know what? Information wants to be free. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. I was 6 days and stay home and your stream brightened my day a lot, says Will Packer. I'm really glad to hear that, Mr. Will Packer. Will Packer, a lot of subscribers into, you know, whatever. I want to make a joke with your name. I can't do it. But thank you for the Streamlabs. They know what it's about. Oh, okay, we're going to set up PayPal via the Streamlabs really soon, by the way. Maybe we said that before, but this time I'm extra serious about it. So that's a nice thing. I'm building a 10,000 by 2 block bridge from house A to house B, and that's kind of killing my soul. See, I don't know, like, are you ever going to use a bridge that's 10,000 blocks long? Shouldn't you use the Nether and make it 1,250 blocks long? That'd be my immediate guess on what you should do. Thank God for PayPal. But yeah, I want to set the PayPal thing up again. It's going to be really inconvenient, like, because whatever, things. Actually, you know, are we going to set up a PayPal? Maybe we will. I keep thinking about it that, okay, you know, okay, this is the funny thing. I don't care about the money side of things. I care about the idea that someone can get a super chat or something like that, and then, you know, like, they can claim to give money, and then they can commit credit card fraud, and, you know, just hope they don't get prosecuted, which is a bad idea for them, but they can do it, and then, you know, they can get the money back, and it's like, you monster. You shouldn't be able to pay for things and then get the money back. But thank you so much, Beth Jones, for becoming a member. Appreciate it. A support cat. You now have access to the Discord role. You got them emojis. Who doesn't love emojis? Thank you so much for becoming a member. Again, in January, it helps so much more than other months. It's the coolest thing to see. Oh, we've still got Thunder Salt. It's coming whenever I have the ability to want to die. Also, the Melon challenge is fun. It's from an old video. We had 10 super flat challenges to try, and you should remember your own videos. Oh, super flat videos haven't existed in forever on my channel. I wish they did too. I wish it wasn't a historic thing I'm remembering right here. But sadly,
just started playing Minecraft. Thank you for your help in my realm journey.
You're welcome very much. You're welcome very much. Why can't you say you're welcome very much? You can say thank you very much, but you can't say you're welcome very much. But yes, Carl Stickle, I really appreciate the $10 super chat. Hope you have an amazing Tuesday, my man. Also, the menu, yeah, thank you very much, Charles Coigan as well. Bless you. Did I sneeze yet? I feel like I haven't sneezed yet. I want to sneeze. I want to sneeze so bad. I'd have such a great time if I sneezed. But you know what? I haven't, and it's a sad fact of my life. Hey, thank you, Chunky9, for becoming a cheap cat. Also, more flat worlds. I want to do more flat world videos, but you know why I can't do it? Because super flat doesn't exist on Bedrock. I feel like the priorities for Bedrock are so skewed because they literally have financial incentives not to make super flat worlds, and it's like, I wouldn't do something. I wouldn't go out of my way to do something that would make that would take money away from me, right? Like, I could right now. Here's a 50 € note. Here's a lighter. I can do this if I want to. Do you know why I'm not doing it? Oh god, I can't even get it close. I'm worried it will accidentally catch fire. But you know why I'm not doing this right? Oh no! Oh! But you know why I don't do that? It's because I would, you know, it's stupid. I would lose it. It would be fun, but I would lose money directly from doing it. I'd rather. Does it actually burn? It did catch fire, and if you look at it now, the shape is very slightly singed here. But why do you have a lighter, Toy Cat? Says Silica. Oh, I kept one around ever since people started complaining about plastic straws. I keep one around so I can burn my plastic straws if people don't like it. Also, we have the same birthday. How fun. We should have a joint party with melon with a hole in it that says KB. What do you propose we do to that hold melon for our birthday, KB? What do you suppose we do? Do it. It would genuinely break my heart to burn 50 €. Even if someone gave... Actually, if someone gave me money, specifically for the sake of burning, I would enjoy that immensely. But I'd still wish, like, hey, how about I burn 10? And then... Wait, this can be my death threat to Brussels. You know, this is me doing my part in Brexit, okay? But you are too much. Thank you very much. I try my best. I try my best. But yeah, so I just feel like do Do you recognize my name from the last stream? I'm Welsh. What's up, my fellas British boy? Good to see you, Hassani and the Mary again. Also, watching my parents' house with see, the word is shite. It's a funny Brit. Actually, do you say shite in America? Again, very much not. That without an E. But looks like a giant pixel, but at least I can hear his beautiful voice. I'm glad you like my voice. I feel like I don't have as good a mic setup as I should. Like, again, if I could put my microphone here, I sound so good at least in my opinion. I think I sound so much better because I can talk into the microphone and it's, you know, it's super smooth, it's great, you know. This is what microphones should be. This is why people do it for podcasts and stuff. But you know, it messes with the webcam, so I put it all the way up here, where the audio quality is just so much worse, and I'm glad no one notices. Oh, what's that? Is there a microphone up there? Feel free to leave a comment and do that. Why don't you play Minecraft on a keyboard and mouse? I find controllers more comfortable for most games. Minecraft is no exception. You sound creepy. I mean, most things sound creepy. I guess people don't like attachment to things. You know what? I'll be like your parents and I'll be absent for most of your life then. That's fine, internet. I can do that for you. Higher taxes to you than to my state. Oh, right. Sorry if I wrote that wrong. Either way, for funsies, my state tax rate is around 9%, plus 12% Fed rate in the second lowest bracket. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, you know what? I didn't expect the inflation to be shared, but thank you very much for that. Also, you pay more taxes to me than the state, even though your rate is 12%. So either... I can't work out what amount you'd need to earn for that to be true. But that's pretty cool, Sarah Burke. Thank you very much for letting me know. I find it wacky that in America, everyone has to file their own taxes. Like, I guess you don't have to, but most people need to, right? Big orange rectangle back. See? This is someone who wasn't mean to me. So guess what? Orange rectangle is back. Why does Toy Cat have a lighter in hand? Smoker. So I know a lot of Minecraft YouTubers who actively try their very best not to tell their subscribers they smoke. It's like try and stick to the child-friendly branding thing, right? I think I'd be honest with you. Look, like, I think if you asked me, do you smoke? And I said, no. I would say yes, but I wouldn't, like, bring attention to it. But I will say I don't smoke. And the reason why... Again, it's not... I don't even have, like, a huge moral opposition. I tried to smoke at one point. It just really isn't fun. Like, I guess it's maybe a fun activity-ish. But, like, you're inhaling smoke into your lungs. It's not a fun process. Hello, Andrew. Better late than never. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Stay Moodly. Good to see you here. Hope you have a wonderful Tuesday yourself. Why'd you have a random 50 bill next to you? This is what it's like to be a millionaire. I can't tear it. I can't do anything to this. Do I have any more money with me? I don't, actually. I just have some chocolate-flavored straws. So that's a thing. Madison told me to say hi, so hi. Hello to Madison's surrogate. Always right. But, I never really noticed audio quality. No, audio quality is one of those things you don't notice unless it's bad. So you'll notice that it's not bad. Or you won't notice it, which is... It's what you want, right? It's one of those things like, you know, it's like a set production cleaner. If you do your job perfectly, no one will know that you ever did your job at all. Also, GTFO smoking is great. I hate to break it to you, but smoking, not very good, actually. Not very good. You should buy a mono-directional mic, as it sounds much more capable of high frequencies, which is almost impossible to create with a multi-directional. Thank you for the pro tip. You're welcome very much, lol. There we go. See? Okay, chat. Let's make this a thing. Why can't we say you're welcome very much? You know, that I reckon if we make that, if that's our rules, then the fascists win. You know, if we can't say our own greetings, then are we really free? I would say we're not. Remember when teaching young people that smoking is bad for you didn't work, so to get them to stop anti-smoking ads decided to create a harsh stigma around it instead, and it worked? Oh, the same thing's good with drunk driving, in my opinion. Like, instead of saying, don't do it, you might kill someone, you say, if someone's a drunk driver, they're a monster. You use the power of social to make things not happen. Like, it's sad to say this is true, but advertising has realized that your desire to fit in with your friends is much more powerful than your desire to do good things in the world. Yeah, fitting in is, not even with friends, I guess with your social group, is more important than anything else. My name is Wyatt. Okay, anyway, they say, randomly, was the traffic really heavily around where you live? It's not. Do you hear traffic? I would say, actually, I live on a street that's so busy for what it should be. I live on a one-way street. And it's like, I don't understand how there are so many cars, but I'm woken up by a car like every few nights. Because I like sleep facing the street. Because I have 2 bedrooms in this house, obviously, because one of them is this office I live in. And work in, I should say, not live in. I mean, I guess I live in it too, technically speaking. But, yeah, basically, let's turn these into fireworks. Then we can pick up the flint we just had to drop. But, yeah, it's not busy near me. What a weird question. Are you tracking me down right now? Please don't come in. Also, I've seen a sign and it says, if you're a Elytra, you're a tosser. See, right, yeah, those are effective things because no one wants to be a tosser. I mean, if you litter, you quite literally are a tosser, right? You're someone who tosses things away. Makes you the most literal definition of tosser I can imagine, actually. But anyway, so, yeah, the smoking thing, I don't smoke because, like, ignoring the fact that it's bad for you, because I honestly, like, I do so many things that are bad for me that I know I shouldn't, and I'm good at slowly stopping them, but if I was addicted to doing something bad to me, I wouldn't stop. You know, something that's bad for me that I do regularly, I guess fly. Like, flying takes a toll on my body, but I love it so much, I do it anyway. I eat the worst food. My diet consists of how many vegetables? I think I mentioned this recently. It's way less than you would expect for a proper grown adult staying up late. Yeah, people do bad things to them all the time. Because personal responsibility is something people are willing to be like, I shouldn't do this, but I'll do it because it feels good. People do that all the time. And you know what else you say that for? Yeah, you know what I mean. That's right, I'm talking about our worst thing. Playing Minecraft at too late in the evening and saying, you know, I'll just mine for a little bit longer. And then you continue. Definitely not talking about anything else there. But yeah, thank you very much. It's your welcome. It's your very welcome, which is the same thing. You're welcome. Wait, you're right. You're welcome very much is the same as you're very. See, this is the weird thing about English. You're totally right that means the same thing, but you're very welcome sounds so correct. You're welcome very much sounds weird, right? Why is that the case? I'm so confused. Also, thank you very much, Samuel Johnson. And Katlin Kazubura says, what should I have for breakfast? Toast. Lots of toast. Actually, beans on toast. I had a American somewhere in my close circle of cohorts, and she convinced me recently, like, again, this is the most ridiculous thing, like, she's like, you gotta try beans on toast. It's so bad, but it's so easy for how bad it is. And I was like, what even is that, right? But yeah, so basically, I tried beans on toast recently. I was like, this is good. I forgot how good beans on toast was. But again, forgiven how lazy a meal it is, it's beans and it's toast. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. The Madison who said hi was your assistant, by the way. I actually assumed it was my assistant, which I shouldn't have from just Madison. There's probably a lot of Madisons in the world that don't work as my assistant. You're welcome many times. It sounds weird, right? It sounds weird. Originally, people walked on the roads, then cars were made, so they created the slur jaywalker and told people to make them get off the road. Thank you very much for the lesson, Mech Assassin. I actually do know that one already. It's the wackiest thing because also slur. I think you know, let's call it a slur anyway. I don't know what the definition of slur actually is, but like I would assume that jaywalker isn't included in it. But with regards to the other part of what you say, it's really interesting. Just how you should post on Insta more, says Beth Jones. Oh, I'm actually going to start posting on Instagram more. Like, I went rock climbing today. I want to do more things this year, and I'm going to post them on my Instagram so I can feel extra good about doing those things. Like, I'm going to try use Instagram because it's like the only social media where everyone out there is on the same kind of hype train of like, let's try and make each other feel good. That's my observation on it, at least. Please no more orange square. Please move it with the mic claw. You know, Egnabog, because you asked nicely, I can move it back out of the way. I just like to annoy people, honestly. But yeah, anyway, so the thing about that is true, actually. Jaywalking is a concept that's only invented so that we could be like, when a car hits a person, it was disastrous for the car because it's like, oh no, cars are killing so many people. But if you can, this is my favorite thing about humans, I guess. We can take the exact same thing. The exact same phraseology, which is cars kill people when people, you know, when a car hits a person, the person dies. So cars are killing so many people. All you have to do is just rephrase that in people's minds to, oh my god, people keep walking in front of cars because they're walking on the roads where the cars should be, to, oh my god, people are being so irresponsible and selfish and stuff like that. It's wacky just how fast you can kind of get people to switch opinion almost, basically. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Toycat says he is unhealthy, goes rock climbing, says Carl Stickle. I think I've said this one before. This is my most ridiculous opinion, but I believe in it super heavily. Also, thank you very much. Toycat says he's unhealthy, goes rock climbing. Thank you, Carl Stickle, for the $2 super chat. And also, do we have GameStops there, says Johnny Carson? No, we have an equivalent called, like, Game, you might have heard of. We don't have a GameStop. Can you try Terraria? Also, Toycat tax. Also, this is way too lower ceiling to randomly go into. We're going to have to remove a lot more stone to get by here. But yeah, so I have tried Terraria. I'm sure you know I've played Terraria. Terraria. I've played that game with the weird things. It was fun. I actually have a series on my channel where I played it too. Wouldn't recommend watching it. It's not going to be very good. Honestly, the biggest thing preventing me from playing it, I hate this, but it's that I don't like listening to people when they tell me to do things. Because, you know, that's what I do. I do the opposite of what people tell me. And it's not very productive in a lot of parts of life. That's just one of the ways, okay? Also, orange square emoji. Love it, Scarlet1988. Also, when I'm rich, I'm going to send a $100 tip. Just the tip, am I right? Haha, funny with Toycat. But yeah, you can cut bagels in a way that makes two separate bagel slices entwined. That's a fun fact. Ceilings as low as your self-esteem, lol. Also, I'm sorry, Aurora. I see your membership now. Thank you very much. Will you ever change? No, because people keep asking me to. Okay, let me tell you. No, the reason I went rock climbing even though I was sick today. Well, I don't think I'm sick. I'm just like, I have symptoms of being sick without feeling sick. Honestly, the only symptom I care about is if my throat hurts and I can't talk because I make YouTube videos and I like talking to internet strangers that can't talk back to me. And I care about if I get, like, if it hurts me to be alive. Like, I guess a headache is what I'm trying to describe. Those things are not very fun. Instead of an orange square, can we have a green square? You're asking for too much now, friend. What I think I actually can do... Wait, let's test if I can make this green. If we add color correction to it. Oh, what do you know? We can, in fact. For you, friend, we can make the square green. That is the power I have available to me. Look, it's a green square. And it's orange again. That's what your £3 got you, Mr. Fluffy Dovertoe. I ski in the winter and work out daily, yet I gain pounds from a bowl of ice cream, which shows how the body likes to dragon hoard sugar. I mean, I guess everyone's body is different. People are very famously bad at being able to calculate how many calories you burn from exercise and how many calories you gain from eating things. I would assume, based on that information, because your body does get used to a certain amount of things. It's a whole thing. Anyway, but Path the Pig says, I'm Welsh, my crush now likes another guy. If he doesn't like you, he's not worthy of you. No, honestly, this took me a really long time to, this is stupid. And it's impossible to internalize because no one thinks they're worth anything. And if you think you're worth something, I hate you, you're a monster, you think too much of yourself. But the truth is, if someone doesn't like you, you can't make them like you. You can show them your best and you can hope they like you back. And if they don't, then if they're into someone else, if they like another guy in your case, then what's the worth on that, you know? Unsubscribing from Green Square. Before me and my boyfriend dating, he wants to something like never change Alina out of nowhere, and now every time I'm like, I have to go change first, he's like, but I ask you to never change. See, now that's beautiful, Alina. That is absolutely beautiful. I think that's the cutest little story. You know, there's a fun little anecdote. People say love is dead, but they have not heard that fun little anecdote. That's my opinion on this one. Also, yeah, we've got another, like, cave kind of appearing here. It's funny how much I found just by pure accident while trying to do this whole thing. Like, the number of these little cave things that go on their own way. Lol, what? You hate people with self-confidence? Oh, no, I mean, if you're the sort of person who thinks someone who doesn't like... If you intuitively think to yourself that people need to like you, then you're the worst. I think the way I see it is some number of people, it's a small percentage, are going to be bound to like me for whatever reason. There's something different about me. But if you think that everyone should like you all the time, then I think that makes you unlikable, personally. Also, local YouTuber fills questionable melon with white nut milk. That is a technically true fact. Has anyone ever questioned your accent before? Says Pie Tarker. Yeah, actually, a few times. A lot of people say it sounds American. If I think if you're British, it sounds more American than normal. If you're American, it sounds British. But I say some words in the American way. So it gets confusing real fast. But I guess what it simply is just I have an accent that is mostly nondescriptly British with some American words thrown in there. I guess honestly, it's weird, but it's quite useful for the career I have because I mean, I talk to mostly Americans, but also people from all over the world, and I think I have a pretty understandable accent. That's my theory. You know, I think my accent is wonderful. Also, school relationships are pointless. I agree. They're only there as like a weird. Honestly, school relationships are so much more about status than they are about, you know, liking people and stuff. Which, you know, that's fine. Like, I mean, honestly, school relationships are kind of like how relationships were in like the medieval times, where it's all about like winning people over to your cause or whatever. It's kind of wacky. Also, my head's pounding, but staying here. My boy Toy Cat says Grimlock was here. That's what I'm talking about, your boy Grimlock. Are you using 1.8 combat, says Felipe Divince? No, this is just how Bedrock works. So I guess, I mean, technically speaking, I am. But it's not that I'm trying to use Bedrock combat. It's that this is just how Minecraft Bedrock be. This is how it be. Please take a nap, Grimlock. Yeah, I agree with that one, your boy Grimlock. You're worth it. You're worth it. So what we're gonna do now, because I'm enjoying this bowly. This is the worst thing I've ever tried. This is poison in my insides. It's awful. Oh wait, no, my sickness thing. The reason I went somewhere today, not that I was really sick. Thank you, Daniel Holmes, best £5 super chat in the world. But the reason is because I have this thing and it's stupid. But I don't believe people when they say they're so sick they can't do something. It's like, oh, you happen to be sick when we're together. Wow. Like, I don't know, it's the easiest excuse, so I don't believe it. Like, I'm sure a lot of times people were sick around me. I don't believe them. If we're gonna do something and you say you're sick, I'll assume you hate me. And I know that doesn't make sense, but it's what I do, so get used to it. There are scientifically 72 different categories of human nipples. That is all. That's wacky if that's true. Also, what's the best place that you've visited so far in America, says Carl Stickle. My favorite place so far, I mean, the best place is like, I mean, who can really define the best? But my favorite place I've visited in all of America so far, I would say the place I want to go back to the most is the City Museum in St. Louis. Just because, it's okay, I recently found your channel. Okay, I want to learn how to build. Can you put most of your survival videos in a playlist? It's called The Updated Adventures. Let's Play. Honestly, there isn't really a style to how I build. Most people have a style. I'm just like, I will do a thing that pleases me as I want to do it. Because a lot of people take building in Minecraft very seriously, whereas I take it whatever the opposite of seriously is. So yeah, I guess to answer your question, I don't have a place for very survival video. But if you check out the Let's Play, you can see how this world that I'm playing in right now developed from literally nothing to here over 7 years. It's a wacky thing, but it's a thing. I'll assume you hate me. That hit me hard. Well, you know what? Don't be sick, Damoodly, and you won't be hit hard. But no, it's like, I don't know, like, when I'm sick, I make the struggle when I try to do things. Unless I'm so sick that I literally can't, then I'd be like, I'm so sorry, let's reschedule right now. If you say I'm sick, and then you don't offer an opportunity to reschedule, then get out of here, right? Like, you don't want to do this thing. Like, yeah, that's honestly, that's my take on, like, if you like, also, what's your favorite animal? Mine's the mantis shrimp. I like the mantis shrimp too. This is my real take. If you say you can't do something for any reason, and you don't immediately apologize and offer to reschedule, it's like, You're just getting out of this thing. This thing we both agreed to, which took a lot of, like, you know, like,
Hi.
effort, I would say.
Thank you for inspiring me to build pointlessly useful projects in NC, like my rail system connecting monuments between my already connected bases via Nether. You're a legend. Love from Poland.
So, thank you so much, Dragonxia, as home videos for the Poland Zloty 50 super chat. Love it. Also, thank you, Johnny Cruz, for the Filipino pesos. Love the wacky currencies today. But no, Dragonxia, I'm really glad that my my videos can inspire the pointless things. Because again, the truth about Minecraft is anything you build is pointless. But that doesn't mean that it's actually pointless. And I'm glad, whether you learn that from my videos, whether you learn that from elsewhere, I think that's great. That's fair, to be honest. I can share that sound look beautiful. Yeah, I think it's honestly true. Like, making a commitment to do something with someone, it's like a whole ordeal. And if someone doesn't respect... Oh, is this silverfish stone? Chat, we've just found some silverfish stone. What is that all about? Wait, is it silverfish stone? Okay, yeah, it is silverfish stone. So we're going to hurt the silverfish just to break all the other ones around it. There we go. And now I've got Bane of Arthropods, so we can just one-hit kill them all. Not that you need it to one-hit kill silverfish. But it's nice to pretend that this is one of the few useful situations for it. So yeah, that was a very weird little thing we just found right there. I guess because we're under a mountain right now. But still, it's a weird situation to be in. So we're going to dig up here. We have to place one of these blocks back, which is just it's inconvenient, but we're going to work with it. Because I'm trying to make a fun little way out of this, I guess. You might be under mountains. Yeah, I think the only way you can find silverfish stone is if you are under an extreme hill biome. But it's still a weird thing to just randomly stumble into. Because it's a very rare thing, usually. Also, what's your favorite game of all time? Says Swagger69XXX Swagger. First of all, beautiful name, clearly. Second of all, maybe Super Mario 64. But yeah, look at the beauty you get when you see this thing all the way down. And we're gonna extend it. It's gonna be wonderful. So yeah, I'm feeling like crazy sick. Also, Dr. Chickle Predict says, do you have any tips for someone who wants to study in the UK? So tips for studying in the UK. So I don't know in terms of like getting the visa or anything else like that. But I'd say like, one of the cool things about the UK is how traversable it is. Like if you want to see the full, because obviously you're gonna study in Cambridge, or you're gonna study in Birmingham, or you're gonna study in London or something like that. But if you want to see the rest of the UK is surprisingly visitable compared to most countries. As long as you book in advance, you can get crazy cheap rail fares. Which it's not true in a lot of countries. That you can just hop on a train and like see somewhere else. Like if money's not a concern, you can just hop on a train, be in another city. Like this morning, it wasn't a lot because I wasn't going crazy far away. I went bouldering in a city quite far away from me. I just hopped on a train and I was like, let's see where it, let's get there, shall we? I was gonna say let's see where it takes me, but that's like inaccurate. I kind of knew where it was taking me. Pro tip: don't get on trains if you don't know where they're going, because they might not go to the right place. Also, thank you, Coinman, for the $2 super chat. That was satisfying. Step 1: take out a book. Step 2: see what the book is about. If you enjoy the subject of the book, maybe you should study that thing. Step 3: realize you'll never get into university and you're a failure to everyone in your life. Step 4: suicide. So, Kat, can you tell me what you use for your green screen recording software? I use a green screen. I think it's the Elgato green screen. Yeah, it's the Elgato green screen, actually. Fun fact. It's a wonderful green screen. So, Kat, I love your videos. Hope you're having a great year so far. Thank you, WillyWally07. I hope you're having a great year so far, too. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I hope you're having a bad year. Yeah, that's what I hope. You know what? You think you're so superior having a good year. Well, you know what? I hope you don't have a good one. I hope your year just gets bad from here. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to mine a few more blocks on the way down. And that's how we're going to do this whole thing. Just a few blocks at a time. But doing it all the way as we go. And then that should get us a slowly expanding tunnel. Because we need to make this really big if it's going to work for Elytras. But these are the sacrifices we make sometimes. So how's the weather been, says Charles Colgan. I see you've resorted to awkward British conversation tactics very early on. I love it. weather was rainy all day. But anyway, so I actually went rock climbing today for the first time, or free climbing, or bouldering, or I don't even know what it's actually called. People get offended when you say the wrong title. I learned today. But today I went bouldering. It was a lot of fun. You can see pictures. Oh, you can see pictures on Instagram soon. But also, thank you, Melanie McLean, for the $5 super chat. I also will deserve tax. Hope it's all as well. Thank you for storytelling. I'm glad you like the stories. I sometimes think stories are stupid and dumb and stupid and dumb, but I'm glad that you don't think so. Because again, stories are really hard to know if you're telling well on the internet, because you have no feedback system, which is cool but also terrifying. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna try some Dunderstone. Also, my friends have a story about how people at the London rental car place are in shock when they hand back the car because they've driven all over until the manager said, "Oh, they're Australians." It makes sense, right? That's the only way Australians can get around, because every city is so far apart. So I've got myself some Dunder Salt. I'm gonna make myself bigger real quick. Oh, look how big I am! I am the big man in the Minecraft now. So I've got myself some Dunder Salt. This is a Scandinavian snack that tastes really, really, really strong, supposedly. It was actually illegal to call this licorice in Germany for a while. It had to be called adult licorice, not for children or something along those lines. Because it's got like ammonium chloride. It's a really strong form of salt with the licorice mixed in. So it's super salty licorice. And the only description I can find online is that it literally tastes like poison. This cost me £3, $3, like $4 actually. In Scandinavia. It's not very common to find over there as I can find, but some people like it. You should I critique your Java world/servers experiment. That'd be fun. During the stream, I've been putting together a computer setup. Do you want to see a picture in Discord when it's done? Paid with Google Play balance. Hey, love that, Mech Assassin. Sure, send a picture in the Discord, or you can put it on the Reddit. So this is what these look like in the flesh. They're like little. They look like stones almost. This could just be a stone. And it's meant to be the worst tasting thing in the world. I've tried it. It tastes absolutely disgusting. So I'm going to give you my live reaction to Dunder Salt. I hate licorice. Okay. It's licorice. But, like, it tastes like licorice the moment you put your tongue on it. In the strongest way possible. It's super strong licorice. But then, if you actually touch your tongue with it, it's not just licorice. It's like, I'm trying to avoid my tongue. It's like, it tastes like you're putting your tongue into a salt mine. But you can still taste the licorice around it. The licorice is there because it's always going on. And then the salt is just an additional thing. I think there was a layer of salt around it. Because now we've worked most of the, oh god. Okay. Very, 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 very salty with licorice as the backdrop. So now there was like a salt layer around it. Salt was the flavoring on this. You know how you sometimes get sugary sweets or whatever? This was a salty one. So we've gone past that layer. Now it's like a hard candy flavored like licorice, which who wants that? It's not as bad because it's not like destroying my taste buds now. It just tastes odd. And honestly, I'd say bad. It's super, super strong in terms of like, let's bite it. I'd show you. Is it gross to show you? It's probably gross to show you, but you know, internet, for you, it looks like that. It's like you know, it's like one of those. And now I'm gonna bite that in whole, kind of like a thing. I'm gonna see what it tastes like. I'm worried. I've got my drink here ready to spit it out into. Nope. Okay, so, Dunder Salt. I'm gonna have one more, because I forgot what the salty flavor was like. Like, how bad can the salty bit be? Pretty bad. Honestly, the salt is only so horrific when you have the licorice going around with it. Oh. Why? Who wants this? Who's like, you know what? Oh, it's out, but the flavor's not gone. Okay, we're good. Oh. That is rough. Dunder Salt. So yeah, here's a fun fact about Dunder Salt. It's there's actually a gnome on there, a troll from a little village, and the troll is very mean and gives these to children or something. And I just don't know. I just don't know why precisely it exists. But I spent €3 on that, and that was €3 well spent. Thank you very much. It was actually like 33 Norwegian kroner. I have no clue what that is in any real currency. But who does, you know? Who does? Oh, that was rough. Some real quality Andrews content here. Thank you very much, G-Bay. I try my best. You have to get rid of one ore in Minecraft. Which one do you pick? Probably coal ore, right? Because you can make charcoal. And it probably alters the Minecraft dynamic in a fun way to keep that, I would guess. What do you think of... Okay, licorice the best, what you mean. Who likes licorice that much? I generally don't understand how you would or do that. Wacky opinion, wrong opinion. Oh, so there you go. Damn your influence, Andrew. I actually have a sponsorship with the Troll Dunder Salt Company. No, honestly, I just find Norway to be one of the most fascinating countries, and I want to consume all their culture. And if their culture is bad licorice, then I guess that's what I'm consuming too. Get rid of the emerald ore. Oh no, I'm saving it for like, I feel like a video of some form maybe. Like I just want to leave it there so I can make a video about emerald ore using my Let's Play world. Because it took me so long to find emerald ore, and then it turned out it was that close to my base, so I want to talk about it. I usually give you more, but I just paid my first apartment, so I've got to save. Anyways, could you switch over to cannibalism if the world's main food source became bananas? Are you saying that I'm a banana, or are you saying that there's only bananas to eat, so you have to eat people if you want to get like a nutritionally balanced diet? Because I'm not really sure which of those you're saying, and there's a very different tone implied there. I'm not hugely opposed to being a cannibal, honestly. Like, sure, not the best thing in the world, you know? Like, there are better things than eating up other humans. But I'm not morally opposed to the idea that, like, if people die, we can eat their bodies. Like, you know, I think we said yesterday, I'm pretty utilitarian. And, yeah, as a result, that's kind of a thing. But yeah, congratulations on scoring your first place. Honestly, I think it's so cool when people move out. That's the moment where you become a free person. You're not subject to your parents. You're only subject to things that you choose to be, i.e. paying rent and bills and stuff. It's a cool moment. To me, becoming independent in that way was like the most important thing. So I'm glad that you have succeeded at independence. Who doesn't love that? Also, dude, I find so many emeralds. At this point, I found 20, all in the same cave / abandoned mineshaft. See, 20 isn't that many when you compare it to how many you can get by trading. Like, it's not a good source of emeralds. It's just a thing, you know? I guess is what I'm trying to say right here. Whatever. Anyway, we're going to continue our little thing. This is going to take a while to actually do. So while we do this, because we've got a simple enough pattern to follow. While we do this, chat, I have a game lined up today. Because you know what? I love games. I have 2 truths and a lie. And I wrote these very quickly on the fly. So we're going to see if people can get them. If you don't know how 2 truths and a lie works, you say 3 statements, or I'm going to say 3 statements. Please don't say 3 statements in the chat. I'm going to say 3 statements about myself. 2 of them are going to be entirely truthful. 1 of them is going to be a lie. You, internet, have to work out which of these is going to be the non-truth. Which of these did I lie about, and which one is correct? So, yeah, we're gonna try our best on this one. Gonna place another torch, by the way. But I'm gonna read out 3 statements: Statement A, Statement B, and Statement C. After I read out all 3 of them, you, chat, have to work out which one is a lie. So, statement number 1: I can't swim, and I can't even float either. Like, I literally, you know, when I go into a pool, most people they're like, well, you can float at least. I can't float. When I lay flat, I sink to the bottom of the pool because I'm that inept at swimming. If there was a major disaster, I'm scared of water like it's lava because it could kill me at any time. My second statement here is that I don't believe clouds are real. When I see clouds, I'm like, You know, people claim there's like water in them, but like, why does water look like candy floss this high up? Doesn't really make much sense to me. Seems like someone's you know, been embellishing what clouds really are. So I don't believe that clouds are real. I'm not saying they're a conspiracy or anything. I'm just saying that like I reckon there's something about clouds we don't understand as humans, and we claim to understand them, but I'm pretty sure clouds aren't real. So my third little you know, statement right here is that I cannot write legibly with a pen. When I use a pen, do I have one around me right now? I don't, because pens have no use to me, because I don't use pens. I literally, when there is a pen in my hand, if I write in any normal sense of the word, it doesn't like correctly go, right? Like I can't correctly write with a pen. Literally, when I try to, what ends up happening is there's squiggles that are ununderstandable to anyone. So I cannot write with a pen. I basically am illiterate, right? I cannot write. I can read, but I can't write. So that is my third statement. So statement A, I can't swim. I can't even float. Statement B, I don't believe clouds are real. Statement C, I cannot write legibly with a pen, which is a lie. A, B, or C, internet. So let's find out. Okay, we're gonna destroy some blocks as we go down. A is a lie, B, 3, C, A, B, 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 C, C, C. So B is what most people seem to be thinking is the lie. But there's a healthy number of people saying A, you know, that I can't swim is the lie. And there's a few people... Why do so few people think C is not a lie? Like, you know, not being able to write legibly is a pretty big deal, internet. So yeah, B is by far the most popular. A is kind of close, and C is way out there in the background, basically not existing. And I thought that last one would throw people off. But C is in fact the truth. I cannot write to any real standard with a pen. A, I cannot swim, is also the truth. I literally, you know, it's such a basic skill. They used to teach us in school. They stopped in my year, and then I never learned how to swim. And so many people always, when people learn I can't swim, they're like, I'll teach you how to swim. And then everyone just gives up and says, guess you can't swim, toy cat. I've gone to so many pools to I've just brute force trying to learn to swim. But I can get my body to go, like, I can only push myself with momentum. I can't start swimming from nothing. I can vaguely float on my back, but if I draw my stomach, I stop floating so fast. I am not able to be a functional human person. And it sucks, but it's true. Someone somewhere just tipped $2. Thank you very much. So, B, I don't believe clouds are real. Every time I see clouds, I have this look and I'm like, what is going on here? I believe, though, that they're really simple and I'm just an idiot, though. Like, I have no understanding of clouds, but I do look at them and go, well, you know, there is some pretty hefty science on you guys, I hear. You know, I don't like that I believe in you, but I sadly do believe in clouds. You trying to demonstrate how bad you can write with a pen told most people that C was true. Could have been a pretty good lie, right? I mean, I tried to lie to you about all three of them. That's the point of this game, I feel like. You know? Would have been adding to the illusion. But yeah, dude, you literally just kick your legs. I know, everyone says it's so easy to swim. I would love for you to take over my body temporarily so I could be like, haha, see? Not so easy, is it? Sadly, not a thing I can do, to the best of my knowledge. So instead, I just have to kind of accept that, like, for now, I can't swim. No one will ever understand my pain. But that's okay. No one needs to understand my pain, I guess. So we're going to place a stone block here just to keep consistency going. And I guess over here, too. But, I wish I could take over Toy Cat's body. Man, you know what? I think it'd be so cool if we could trade body. Like, one of the coolest applications of VR would be to one day, like... I think there's, like, a movie based on this in a dystopia, but... It'd be cool if, like, you know, I don't like my life. I'd love to be someone else. You know how many people... Wait, actually, okay. Think about trans people, right? There are so many women who would rather be men, and there are so many men who would rather be women. What if we make them trade bodies? What if we let them trade bodies? What if we give them the ability to just trade bodies with each other? 2 people solved for the price of 1. Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel like there's a... But even beyond that, it's like, how many tall people would rather be short? How many... The fact that so many of life's most important characteristics are decided entirely randomly is like one of the cruelties of this universe. Like as humans, one of the powers we have is we're in control of so much of the world around us. But there are so many immutable characteristics we just can't control. Also, thank you very much, Salvatore Fugurino, for joining the channel. I would want to just take over the feats of Beth Jones. Man, what is it with people's problem and what is people's problems with feet? Why is it always the feet, chat? Why is it always the feet? You know, there are other body parts you can go for. You know, the feet's not the only way. I would never want to be short. You can't have my body. I mean, you say that now, but like, what's so bad about being short? I mean, you could make jokes like, haha, sorry guys, can't chip in for the pizza. I'm a little short on change. And then you could drop change to the floor and stand on it because you'd be short on the change. And they'd be like, ha ha ha, yeah, I guess you shouldn't pay for the pizza. You're right, that is funny. That's how it goes in my head, at least. Hey, thank you for coming a cheap cat, Oliver Pavlov. Do appreciate it. Leave me and my hobbies alone, says Beth Jones. I love being short. First of all, I don't think you're short, Claudia. But second of all, yeah, I feel like being short is a super... I think there's a... I think being tall is more downsidey than upsidey. Like, as a guy... Okay, wait, I have a friend who's, like, pretty tall. And his, like... Most of the women that seek him out, it's, like, this weird tall thing, right? Also, it'd be nice ideas to play 2.16.mp3. Sorry, Mech Assassin, but no. Do you see how it works when people tell me what to do? I don't do it. But, yeah, no, I feel like, no, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, my friend, he's, like, super tall. And, like, so much of his, like, dating offers are basically on the basis of his height alone. And a part of him likes it, but a part of him's like, wow, this is, like, a problem, right? This isn't, like, okay, you know, there are things about yourself that you can like people being attracted to, but your immutable characteristics usually aren't what you like people liking about you. I don't know, it's like, okay, you know, this is a silly one, but like, people like to be, even like the most attractive girl in the room doesn't want to be told that she's the most attractive girl in the room, because one, she might already know it, and even if she doesn't, it's like, that's not something she usually does. Like, you compliment someone on something they're trying hard to do. So someone who puts a lot of effort into something loves being complimented. Someone who, you know, like someone who's super smart and feels like they go for a lot of effort to read books and stuff like that, compliment them that. Compliment things on the things that they're trying, and you'll go a lot further with people in life, is my pro tip. Compliment someone on something, like if you say, Toy Cat, your nose is really nice, I'll be like, okay, I don't knows what you're talking about, but I guess I'll take it. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing, but I think it really is the reality. We spawn this world with random stats, characteristics, and skills, says Rocket R. It's totally true. It's very bizarre as well. But that is the world we live in. That is the world we live in. So, yeah, this tunnel is really wacky to do in this level, but it creates a really cool effect when you look at this now, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so we've still got a few more layers of this to go. We can do this, I believe. Also, we're getting a bunch of stone, it's great. Also, boo, terrible joke. that was a bad joke. I'll admit that freely as anything else. Wow, Toy Cat, your nose is really pretty, says Iris Handlerad. Wow, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. My nose sure is pretty. Toy Cat, what would you do if you're in a girl body for a day, says Hydra Broad Players. Honestly, No, I'm not gonna answer this question. No, okay, if I was in a girl's body for a day, I would... There's so many questions that I would... like, scientifically, I just want to have answered. That I don't... Like, okay. No, this is gonna be like... Someone's gonna say you can find this out anyway, but I don't want to find this out the normal way. But, like, I would love to know... No, chat, okay. I'm joking when I say what I'm about to say. This totally isn't my real opinion. Now if you try to clip this, people will know that it's not the real truth. But like, I know that there is a place that girls pee from, right? I know it's a urethra. I know it's like down there, and I know it's somewhere near all, like, you know, that girls don't pee from their vaginas. I know that is a fact. And I know that it's from somewhere nearby, but I just don't know, I don't understand how that all happens. I'd find that out. I'd be like, okay, first pee check. I'd love to know what it feels like to, you know, have certain sensations. Like, so like, like, I wonder if it's the same as a guy or not, you know? Like, the analogous of they don't pee from there. There's a thing, right? Again, I've seen diagrams and I'm like, yeah, that's how girls do it. But also, if that's how it worked, then why can guys pee in the woods perfectly? I know it's like an appendage, but like, why does it need to be from a, like, anyway, what I'm saying right here is like, I wonder why that is, you know? You know, can some women pee standing up? You know, these are the questions I need to know. But also, like, I wonder, like, is it the exact same feeling when insert thing that happens to a guy? I'd love to scientifically just prove these things. Because imagine, if you're the first guy in a girl's body, I could write down all these things, and I could be like, this is how this happens. You know? Is it the same? There's so many things that we assume are the same between men and women, because they're roughly the same. They're called the same thing, but are they really the same in any way? And these are questions I have, and don't necessarily have an answer to. Fill your lungs with air. That's how you float, says that you think. Because the urethras are shorter. But like, why does it need to be shorter? Is there not the same space? Like, most of a male urethra... Okay, this is my gross fact about guys that most women don't know. The male urethra goes way... Like, it goes like underneath your thing and like near your butthole. Like, the male urethra is like huge. Why can't women have one of those that just leads to the same? You know, like, why is that a thing? What's the deal with that? I'd love to know. Also, so yeah, what if I was a girl? I'd know. I'd work out all the basic sensations and be like, I'd do the science, I guess. Which I guess is the lamest answer in the world. But yeah, I'd love to. There's a lot of things that men and women argue about all the time. I'd love to just have a definitive answer of like, actually, no. Or actually, yes, or whatever. I mean, transgender people who have sex changes would generally know that stuff. When they make the... Is this too stupid a topic to dive into, like, gender reassignment surgeries? Because when they do that, what they do is they remodel your existing stuff. So you're not actually feeling like that. They're just creating an approximation. But you don't know because you've never been both gender. Whatever, it's a whole thing. Yo, Edicus, thank you. Welcome to the Cheap Cat Gang. Hope you have a wonderful stay here. And welcome to the Emoji Club. A lot of people have become cheap cats recently. Maybe that's like the golden ticket to good memberships. Just have a cheap tier and it's going to be wonderful. Best topics is Beth Johns. That was uncomfortable. Gross thing and I tried, but I couldn't find the third hole. See, right, I even asked, okay, I've had girlfriends in my time, fun fact. And I've asked them and they're like, I don't actually precisely know exactly where... You know, like, my question isn't known by them either. Anyway, so you know what? Let's move on from this one entirely. I'm just going to Google random conversation topic, and we'll talk about that instead. Random topic generator. Pick a subject, 200 random topics. Okay, return me a result. Milk, politics, women in the army, police, cotton, sharks, sewing machines, or fishing. Chat, which of those topics would you like to hear about? Milk, politics, women in the army, police, cotton. How is cotton a conversation topic? Sharks, sewing machines, or fishing? Let me know which of those you'd like to hear me talk about. And you know what we'll do? We'll talk about it. Because we're wonderful like that. Milk. Why is milk the most common suggestion? You know what, internet? You never disappoint me. You concern me sometimes, but at least you don't disappoint me. Traditionally produced cotton. Politics, fishing, milk in the army, milk. Okay, we're talking about milk. That's our conversation of the day. So, I actually grew up in a... No, never mind. So here's, like, milk is a really weird one to me. We're going to put water out in our inventory because I'm so scared we'll dig into lava. Pro tip, never do this in Minecraft, especially not with all this valuable stuff. We're doing it, though, because I don't care about facts. But, yeah, basically we're just digging straight down. So we can make one of those fancy-dancy, like, elevators with the thing. It's going to be great. There we go, just like this. And now we climb up one more time. Actually, we have a bomb block. This is where soul sand's going to go. Wait, no, this is where soul sand's going to go. But, I actually grew up in a vat of milk. But, no, milk is interesting to me because, like, milk is just water as best I can taste. People always claim they can taste the creaminess to milk. Milk to me tastes exactly like water. And I've never understood what people are tasting in milk. I can taste milkshakes are delightful. There's some thickness to them. Like, milk is thick water. That's what I genuinely think it is. And some people claim it's not, and I don't know if they know they're lying or if they were just raised wrong. But, you know, yet still they do it. Also, thank you very much for the super chat. HS114, wreck shipwreck. Also, beans. Beans. Good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. That's a saying I learned in school. Isn't that delightful? So yeah, I think we finished our Elytra tunnel just about now. The only way to know for sure, though, is to fly through it. Oh, no, I need to do this thing on the other side anyway. It's not going to be complete unless I can actually do it on this side. It's cow breast milk. Yeah, I know. Okay, you know, I know where milk comes from, chat. Thank you. Thank you for your attempts to educate me. Clearly some people, you know, don't... Oh, my God, that was pretty depressing. Clearly, you know, useful to some people. But, oh, Jesus. You know, let's just use one of these. I thought beans was the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. If beans were a fruit, that'd be a good one. I like that. Should shoes and socks be illegal? It'd be cool if everyone walked around barefoot again. Because then we could have all the feet pictures we want, right? It's the worst. I hate feet so much. I wish it was illegal to not wear socks. Like, what excuses do you have, friends? What excuses do you have? Cockroach milk is better than cow milk. Questionable opinion, but I respect it, I guess. So let's throw the iron in here. Let's grab our 64 iron for now. Oh, that's some good experience. Make feet illegal 2020. I once loudly asked my mom what breasts are in a grocery store because the tabloid says a celebrity had a breast move because of cancer. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's the sort of conversation topic specifically should be going on in grocery stores. Feet are awful. Yeah, right, no one likes feet too much. My toes aren't pushed together. Your toes aren't... You know, what even is that? What is chat sometimes, you know? I have this question all the time. I never get closer to working out the answer, honestly. Feet just look so weird. They do, in fact, look so weird. I agree with that sentiment entirely. So this one is now full. This one needs to be a little bit more full. And we need to create ourselves some seaweed and some soul sand. So soul sand should be easy. We have to go to the nether, probably. And seaweed, we have to find... Oh, God. I don't have seaweed lying around here. We can do it. Feet aren't real, says Abadislan. Oh, that's my conspiracy theory. Feet aren't real. You ever see a foot in the wild? Bet you haven't. The reason why? Foot were invented by the government. Feet were invented by the government to cover up 9/11. Yeah, you can check the records and you'll find that that's true. It's 100% facts I'm spitting right now. So, Kat, why don't you make funny stream moments? Oh, that's what the 4th channel is going to be for. Like, I feel like... I sometimes make videos with funny stream moments in them. But, yeah, we're going to make a whole channel for that. Do you have tips on how to get shulker boxes safely? I have made a video on that, actually. I made videos on everything, actually. Salvatore Fuggerina. Every single topic in the wild. Because they're super, super useful, shulker boxes. Feet were created by the bourgeoisie. Now that is also a true fact. The bourgeoisie got together in a room one day and decided, how can we oppress the people? And the way that was decided was... Do you need a lot of kelp? I think you do. I think you have to place kelp all the way up for it to work. So we'll grab 64 just in case that's true. And then we'll get some soul sand. Easy enough to do. One bit will be fine. And then we'll pick a block to go around the sides of this. So a Elytra tunnel should probably have end bricks, I guess. So we'll find end bricks wherever they are. I think we've got some in our main chest world. And we'll be great. Yeah, let's do this. So we'll grab the last 24 kelp just in case it's necessary. And now we'll go do this. So, Kat, what do you think about scary myths? Is okay? I think they're myths and they're ridiculous. It's fine if that's your thing. But also, it's not fine. That's not your thing. Read chat. New full video today, says Lil Master. I spent a day rock climbing, so no video today. Again, my plan is to, like... I'm still uploading videos, but, like... Because I uploaded 2 yesterday, I was like, you know, we'll take a day off. Oh, I'm almost going to sneeze. But I'm not going to. I want to sneeze so bad. I love sneezing. It is such a little hobby of mine. But... I just haven't sneezed all stream. I'd love to get a sneeze on the stream just to prove that you can sneeze while streaming. But I'm not sure it's true. I'm not sure it's true. So, Cat Mate, if you drink 1% milk, what's the other 99%? Also, thank you for streaming today. Had an iffy day, says Patches 3301. 33001. I'm sorry to hear that, Patches. Patches is a cool name, by the way. I'm sorry to hear that. You had a rough day. I feel like bad days, you know, this is my controversial opinion. I think bad days are worse than good days. I would rather have all good days if I could have them. But to be more serious with your thing, I know, like, bad days are you know, when something super rough happens, it's always tempting to be like, I'm going to retreat into my shell forever. And I'm going to give you the, you know, you don't have to take this at all. I'm just an internet cat. But, like, strike out tomorrow and be like, no, we turn this around. We make this a good day. Bad days are not an accepted fact of life. Not today, they're not. And if you do that, if you attack the world fully, then I think you have a better time. But that's just me. Maybe that's me trying to trick you into giving me another $1.99. Who knows for sure. Okay, so chat, let me show you my working Elytra tunnel. Right now. Let's go. Oh, God. As you can see, oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ignore. Oh, Jesus. What? Okay. As you can see, it's working wonderfully right now. Did I just get myself trapped in a block? What just happened here? I'm going to try this one again, internet. That was great. Don't get me wrong. But we're going to try that one wonderfully. I've run the numbers, calculated you're exactly 1 metric cutie pie. Congrats, here's my money. 1 metric cutie pie. Thank you very much, Alina Khan, for the £1.54. It's cool that you've bad days are worse than good days. It's true, hi, I'm Ben. But no, yeah, thank you for being around for a super long time, Alina Khan. Today is Gratefulness Day, and I'm gonna be grateful that you're here and still streamlabsing after all these years. I want milk that tastes like real milk, says Catalin Kubzabara. I think most milk doesn't. That's my take on this. Okay. So we're going to fly down. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Okay. We're nailing it still. No! I'm going to get this tunnel to work, okay? I'm going to do one complete run of this tunnel that actually is successful. And you're all going to love it. It's going to be the best thing. It's a really bad tunnel done reverse, by the way, because of the way the gradient's set out. The goal is I shouldn't have to use a firework to get from the start to the end. I don't know if that's even going to be possible, but it should be as close to that as possible. Okay, easy, easy, easy. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, there we go. We're going wonderfully. Okay, we're still going. We made it to minus 600. So there's only like another 400 blocks to go. Yeah, honestly, we need to have this go way lower, way faster. It just requires us to... I think it works right now as a tunnel. As an Elytra tunnel, it's kind of rough, I'd say. Let's see what happens. Okay, maybe we can use one firework at least. Oh god, okay, oh god. If we use one Elytra, oh god, yeah, there's not enough gap between the floor and the ceiling for it to properly work here. This last part of the tunnel is a little bit of a failure. We'll probably have to rework this at some point. For now, it's a really cool tunnel to have. You should not make the drop down so fast. Yeah, it should probably... It's probably a way to fix that. But yeah, this is how it works right now. As you can see, pretty much fully complete project. As always, with another Toy Cat project, you know what, we tried our best, but we didn't succeed. But we created something, and you know what, isn't that beautiful? The answer, by the way, is yes, that is quite beautiful. So now we're gonna place some blocks here. Over here, and over here. Also, what's happening? Oh, because of the block. So we're gonna now... Oh no, wait, we don't want water down there, we want water coming from the top. I forgot that's how this whole thing works. So we'll fill this bucket up again. Why can't we fill this up? Chat, why can't I pick up the water? Whatever. You know what? We'll leave that there, apparently. The game has decided on my behalf. And then instead, we'll place these here. Go up to the surface. There's 104 days of summer vacation and school comes along just to end it. The annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it, like maybe building a rocket. Is that Phineas and Ferb, maybe? Kylo123434, thank you for being a cheap cat. Right here at the end of the stream, too. Break the soul sand first. But why do I need to break the soul sand? That's a bucket meant for milk. I don't know if that's what the game is thinking at all. But you know what? Milk is our conversation topic of the day. Actually, let's refresh these conversation topics. Chat, let's do this some more. So first of all, this is going to be my point where I pop out. So this is water down here. That now we're going to try and fill with kelp. Oh god, no, not there. Here. God, how do you... Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. There we go. So now we go down, and we place kelp all the way up. Let's swim down, in fact. Oh, this is so satisfying, swimming downwards. Oh, that's nice. Goodbye, Mr. Toycat. Going to play Minecraft, says X-Skittle. Hey, thank you for coming along, Mr. X-Skittle. Very appreciated. Also, Daily... Oh, no! We're flying right back up it. Okay, well, this works. I'm only going to drown a little bit. Thank you so much for the 70 South African Rand. I should probably get some studying. Hopefully this is a contributing factor to a good day. Thank you for the wonderful content. Happily tunneling. Good night, Andrew and everyone. Honestly, it shouldn't be this way, but like when there is a lot of like stream chat and a lot of stream donations and stream memberships, to me that is a super good day. Like even though the stream numbers are like, I would say average, the support and love of people who clearly like the stream enough to give $1.99 like Patches or, you know, 70 South African Rand or whatever it may be. It's always cool to me to see that on the other end. It's like, yeah, you know what? I'm having a pretty good day. Thank you for asking. I'm going to drink the Dunder Salt drink, by the way, from my Tim Hortons mug. Somehow it tastes even worse with Dunder Salt in there. Ooh, you can't drown that bubble column. It makes sense that you can't drown that bubble column now you say it, actually. It totally makes sense, because there's bubbles
How
in there.
would you convince me to be a rich cat? And I was in the military when I was in my early 20s.
Hey, women in the army! You are my conversation topic, Jess Slimmer. How do I convince someone to become a rich cat? Honestly, I don't know what the real selling point is there, besides... It's a really stupid, you know, like, it's a fun initial stupid purchase that also allows you to, like, the second key benefit. Okay, this is not what I wanted in the slightest. I would just say that if you want access to that secret video playlist that I now actually have put together, then what you gotta do is you gotta become a rich cat. And yeah, I guess honestly it's like 10% being silly and 20% access. No, wait, 90% access the playlist. I would say it's definitely a bad financial decision, even for the slimmest of the Jessicas, or just Jesses of the world. Probably not the best idea, but not a terrible one either. No, wait, no, bad, no, objectively bad, not a great idea, but I'm asking nicely, and I love money. You know what I buy with it? I buy rock climbing, like I did today. So yeah, I think this is a good endpoint for the stream. This is like a mini stream series. We did 3 parts. I'm gonna turn this into a video, and again, this is just for you at the end here. I'm not promoting the channel yet, but since someone spoiled it, the channel is called IBX Toycat Live Streams. I think we found it earlier. I'll show you it right now. Actually, it looks as something a little bit like this. We've got 2 videos on there. These streams will be highlighted down on that channel. I don't know what this will look like yet. Harrison Gray, he's a really good guy who makes most of the cool stream-based videos you've seen in a while. That's where this video will go. These videos are very silly. I just uploaded them so the channel had something on it. But yeah, here's the channel. Subscribe now, and we'll see when it can hit 1,000 subscribers. So we have 1,000 subscribers. That was fast. Well, now I'm going to add to that pile because I'm subscribing to myself. You know what? I'm going to hit the notification bell. All notifications, because that's what I want to see from this channel. So thank you very much for the ARS 50 super chat, Gato Brado. Hey Toycat, love listening to you while drawing and doing chores. I really liked your reflections on life. XOXO from Argentina. I'd make fun of your spelling, but you're foreign, and you know I can't speak Spanish very well, so fair enough. But hope you're having fun. I am actually. Like I said, I had a really good day today, as a few people said. I did have a wonderful day. I had a really fun day. I went rock climbing. I am gonna post it on Instagram, so follow me on Instagram so that people who don't understand YouTube think I'm a big deal. Because you better believe that's what you want to see. Is that fox being chased by wolves? I think it is. How bizarre. One sec. Is that meant to happen? I didn't know this was meant, like... Do foxes chase wolves? Do wolves chase foxes, I mean? I didn't even know. Whatever, anyway. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Like if you liked it. Share if you really liked it. Subscribe if you like cheese. Because I'll see you all in the next one. Good... Well, Jesus, by the way. Already on the channel? Sorry. I need to go. We got another 100 subscribers just in that time. Thank you, internet. Really appreciate it. Okay, see you. Oh, on Thursday. No, this is promotion. I need to do it. Thursday, we're doing Wooden Tools Only run. Let me show you the thumbnail. We got one lined up and everything. Let me show you this thumbnail. Okay, we got. Oh Jesus. Okay. This is the thumbnail we got so far. We might get a better one, but like Minecraft, only wooden tools. See it on Thursday. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a really long live stream. It's gonna be like hours long. And if you like things that are hours long, then you better believe that's me trying to find something. Anyway, goodbye.